Hello, well, let's see. You turn around and now are on a pursuit course towards the Reds. You see them lowering the sails a bit. You see that the Admiral is turning to starboard again. And you see that he again scores hits on the rearmost Red vessel. The ships that was stricken signals that they no longer have flooding, but they are no longer combat capable. What are your orders?
Let's see. The Admiral Squadron are still at full sail, right?
Yes.
And are they showing any indication of a turn?
Well, they're currently turning to starboard. So
Turning to starboard. Sorry, you said that.
you can come back later.
No, I think I'm good. We will. Actually, yeah. Come back in just a minute. Let me take a little screenshot of just this view real quick, and then. Okay. Yeah, I just need 1 minute.
Okay. Well, let me get to you. So you execute your starboard turn and are able to fire your port side gun in the rear of the last ship. And you again manage to hit it. And you're very surprised that they have not stricken their colors yet, but they seem very stubborn. The small squadron is basically pursuing the red squadron now. And the stricken ship of the small squadron, I think that they no longer have flooding, but are no longer combat capable.
Was that the flag of the second squadron?
No, it was not. The flag is now in the new lead ship.
Okay, cool. I didn't. All right. Let's continue on this course.
Okay. Also,
It
you
looks like
notice that the Reds have reduced sails a little bit.
Okay. If I go forward, I might be able to get an angle on them. I don't have a reason to turn yet.
Very well. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. Well, let's go of you. So your rear ship was again hit after the Blue Navy executed a stark turn to starboard. The smaller ships are following you, but they are far away. And currently none of your ships actually has a angle on any ship. All of your ships have now reduced sail, and you're now at fighting sail.
Okay. So I will try and move into a position where I can actually shoot the enemy ship. And that will count for all of my ships.
That will mean you have to turn. So do you want to turn to port or to starboard?
To port.
port. Okay, thank you. So I'm back for your orders.
Yes. We will turn to starboard with the ultimate goal of falling in line behind the Admiral squadron. Now he's sending a signal. While he types that out, so the former first ship that is no longer combat capable, can they go collect the dismasted ship, or are they just
Yes,
out
they
of
can
everything?
do that. Yeah,
Okay.
that's something they can do.
Okay. They will go collect the dismasted enemy ship. And sorry, I keep seeing him type out and then stop. Alright, for this turn, let's plan on turning to starboard with the goal of falling in line behind the Admiral squadron.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, we done?
Yes, we done.
Yeah, I was on the calling a disengage there, basically.
It's basically over right now.
My
Yeah.
final order I just issued to the other guy was go send your damage ship to go secure the struck unrated. So
So, I will just share my screen again. That makes things easier.
5-hour battle. Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we
That was
technically
long.
could have gone on, but at this point I see no point in continuing, because the red couldn't win anymore. So they lost one ship that is captured for good. The other unrated that is fleeing off the table, um, after it got really mauled. This rearmost frigate, like
Oh, holy crap.
that it's not running is like a miracle of the dice.
I can't believe 10 out of 15 damage and it's still in formation.
Since it hit 6 damage early on, uh, I nearly rolled every time it was engaged in something, and it always managed to beat their morale score. Like it was
Amazing crew.
statistically,
Yeah.
I threw like 10 heads in a row or something in a coin flip. Well, the flagship only took light damage for the red, but the lead ship also took some damage. So any prolonged engagement and either this last
I'm
ship
back.
would sink, or the other two ships also couldn't stand for a prolonged engagement.
Yeah.
On the blue side, the flagship has taken some damage, but comparatively not as much. And that frigate is fine, that brig is fine, and all of those unrated are undamaged. So they only have this one really damaged unrated. And
Okay.
they basically can add this badly damaged unrated to the fleet. The RNS Little took an extreme beating. Like there was basically no chance that it would stay. It also took several times crew damage. So that will not come back, and probably hard sell to get that back into action for the red state. But that is an option if you maybe uncrew one of the smaller unrateds, which would be, I think, useful. Well,
Okay.
now please tell me if you have found something, how you liked it.
So, in that first pass, did Red forget to load their guns?
No, I don't think so. Because I could fire like every time I got close to you, so.
Yeah, but in the first pass, yeah, they have not ordered any men to the cannons, so they
Oh yeah.
were not
Yeah, I
at
didn't.
battle stations.
No.
Okay. I was wondering what happened
Yeah.
with that one.
Like as soon as like you said no fire, and because I've umpired with Langbard, and a lot of people forget to do that, and I was like, they forgot to load the cannons, didn't they? They forgot to run out the guns. Yeah, but
Yeah, I guess.
generally, I mean, there was a lot of jockeying for position in that battle, which I mean is Age of Sail, so I don't mind that. But so it was long, and I felt a little bad for Lego Man because for most of it he was stuck behind me.
No, honestly, this was a really good like intro to this rule set. This is my first Age of Sail game, so
I
Yeah,
tried to
mine
let
too.
you off the leash a little bit at the end. I was trying to get you on the other side of them, but I botched my positioning a little bit, turned when I shouldn't have.
yeah, worrying about the inertia of all the ships still moving takes some getting used to. I'm finding.
Yeah,
Like I knew that was going to be a thing going into it, and even then, still, it was. I was
yeah.
having
Well,
some difficulty.
remember that was one of the things I warned you about. Is like you gotta like prep yourself for where things are gonna be rather than what you see, and that's a big part of it.
I want to hear from AI.
Yeah.
What was your
Uh,
impression? What was your thinking? Especially, I want to know what you thought with. What was your plan with the formation?
at first I kind of wanted to make the enemy like blue get into a line formation and then maybe try and ram them and then unleash hell on the other ships that were still underwater. That was kind of my plan, and otherwise I was just trying to get them to move, get them to be tired, and yeah, I didn't really have a very good plan.
Okay. For reference, ramming in the Age of Sail, it is possible, but, and this is a big but, they are not built for that. They don't have ram bows like you would have on a galley or anything in the Roman time period. So you don't have that, or later in the time of iron and steel, there you again start with like a ram bow and stuff like that, because it was all the rage at that point.
Yeah, they go into vogue again for a while.
Which had side benefits, I would give them, but it was not the intended thing what was a benefit. But yes, so even if you ram the other ship, it will do some damage, but it's actually fairly minor, and it will end up that the two ships that are now entangled together will board each other. Normally, a boarding action is a result of a ramming, because takelage will be tangled up. The ships will be somewhat stuck to each other.
Okay, I didn't really know that, so.
Yeah, that's. Otherwise, well, thank you for playing. I did record it. If everybody is okay with it, I would post it so you can all watch it. If not,
I'm fine with it.
Stromberg, Lego Man, you're also okay with it? Or should I just make it very private and only give you 3 exits?
Doesn't
You can
bother me
post
at
it.
all. Yeah.
I didn't get you there, Lego Man.
I don't have a problem. You can post it.
Okay, thank you.